Once upon a time, there used to be a very beautiful and peaceful village near a serene river. In this village there lived a young man named Jerry. Jerry was a very kind-hearted and merciful person. Whenever Jerry saw someone in any trouble, he would immediately reach out to help them. Because of his kind behavior, everyone in the entire village respected Jerry a lot. Everyone considered him a good person, but because of his kind behavior, Jerry often became a victim of deception by many people. He was not able to know which person was right for him and which was bad. People took full advantage of this good habit of Jerry. They did not think that betraying a simple and good person was directly equivalent to betraying God. And in this way, they are cheating not that good person but God directly. This directly antagonized God. However, Jerry kept on doing good in his life. One day, a friend of Jerry came to visit him after a long time for some personal help. That friend had been a good friend to Jerry for a long time until Jerry caught up in trouble. He left Jerry in his own troubles and moved on without thinking that Jerry had helped him whenever there was any problem in his life. Once upon a time, when Jerry needed that friend instead of helping Jerry, that friend betrayed him and ended his friendship with Jerry so that Jerry could not ask for any help from him. What would poor Jerry do now? The people whom he trusted the most, the people whom he helped the most, the same people betrayed him the most. Now poor Jerry was very upset. He didn't know what to do now. Poor Jerry, exhausted, goes to his Buddhist teacher to find out the answers of his mental peace disturbing questions. Why people betrayed him even after helping people so much? Why are people not our own? Hoping to get answers to all these troubling questions, Jerry leaves his home before the sunrise to meet the master. That Buddhist master used to live in his monastery built in the distant hills. The path to reach the monastery of that Buddhist master was also not easy. After completing the arduous journey to the monastery, Jerry finally reached there. There he saw that the wise Buddhist master was lost in his deep meditation under the open sky. Jerry goes near the master and sits down at the feet of the master and begins to wait for the master to open his eyes. When the master opens his calm eyes, he finds Jerry sitting in front of him. Without hearing even a single word from Jerry's mouth, the Buddhist master comprehends everything. What Jerry was going through? Still, the Buddhist master wanted to hear all this from Jerry's mouth. He says to Jerry, "Tell me, my child, what is their troubling situation that has brought you here?" On this, Jerry spoke to that master with tears in his eyes. "O Lord, I help everyone in need without any selfishness. I consider everyone's happiness and sorrow as my own, but still I make mistakes in recognizing people. Whenever I get into any trouble and miserable condition, there is no one around to help me. Those whom I considered my own and helped them, they were the first ones to run away after seeing me in any trouble. Now you tell me, who is our own in this world? Why do people turn out to be so deceitful? Why do people forget those who help them the most? Is deception in human blood? Now you remove this darkness of mine. Is it wrong to do good to others in today's times? By doing good to others, are we doing wrong to ourselves?" On this, the Buddhist master smiles a little in his heart and then says after a little while, "Jerry, there is nothing wrong in being nice to someone, nor do you do anything wrong to yourself by being nice to others. But you should know very well whom you should help and whom you should not. Jerry, my child, in today's time when everyone asks for help from others, he becomes a cow. But then, when his bad times pass, he becomes a lion. Nowadays, everyone is wearing wolfskin. Everyone loves his own selfishness. Unless you learn the art of recognizing people, you will remain troubled all the time. However, Jerry, I would like to tell you about 3 types of people who are always sad." Hearing this arouses Jerry's curiosity even more. He says to the master, "O Lord, please tell me quickly, who are those 3 people who are always sad?" On this, Buddhist master says to Jerry, "Then listen very carefully. These are the 3 people who are always found sad. And all these 3 qualities are within you." The master tells Jerry that the first person is the one who is always helpful and sympathetic. Guess, my child, the one who helps others in every way, finds himself alone in every bad situation. He helps everyone, but whenever he is in trouble, no one is nearby to help him. But the person who helps others should never forget that God himself has to come to help him. That's why, Jerry, You must have also noticed that no problem will stay with you for long, because God has a direct eye on the one who wants the good of others. Therefore, when any problem comes your way, never think about who will help you. Now see who will leave you, Jerry, my son. You must be proud of yourself that God himself has chosen you to help others, because God never comes himself to help others. He just sends someone as a medium. So this was the first type of person whom you will find chapfallen most of the time. Jerry, always be prepared to be alone, because some people change suddenly. Those for whom you are important today, tomorrow, you will have no value for them, Jerry. My son, the second type of people whom you will find sad most of the time is the loyal people. A loyal and honest person is not always sad. A loyal person is often deeply committed to his relationships and efforts, and this may bring him great happiness and fulfillment. But sometimes their loyalty may lead them to feel sadness and disappointment when their dear trust is betrayed and broken, or their endeavors got overlooked. It is important for loyal individuals to keep in mind that their commitment is their strength, and that their dedication and integrity are very invaluable traits. Not everyone deserves their unprecedented devotion and loyalty. Loyalty and honesty is something that you cannot expect from everyone. Jerry, if you are honest and loyal with someone, it does not mean that the other person will also be honest and loyal with you. Your heart is different, and the heart of others is something else. Jerry, a person who wants the good of others and does good to others, is an honest and loyal man in himself. And this type of person is not found everywhere. They are very hard to find. They are very rare. Moreover, you have to admit that you are also one of those people. Just betraying is not betraying. Pretending to be close to someone is even bigger betrayal. We can fight those who openly show enmity, but what to do with those who smile and deceive? Love and trust should never be broken in life, because then you don't get that kind of love and no one will trust you again. Jerry, my son, people who care about others more than themselves in life often have no one to care for them. Bad situations unite people more than they break them. Only the one who has experienced a true relationship cries. Otherwise, there would be neither shame nor tears in the eyes of those who have a relationship full of selfishness. Nowadays, people understand less and explain more. That is why relationships get resolved less and get complicated more. Listen silently to the things that are against you. Believe that when time answers, it will give the best answer on your behalf. Find a person who inquires about your health, because you will find many who inquire about your money, will, and status. Reality always has to be searched, whereas rumors automatically reach your home. Jerry, the lifespan of happiness achieved by deceiving someone else is very short. Just as a straight path can never make you a good driver, similarly, you can never become strong without stumbling in life. Until you take out a frog from a well and show it a river, it remains under the illusion that the well is the sea. Every person in the world is alone who has loved someone with true heart. Life is fun for the one who is busy in his work. Only he is troubled, who is troubled by the happiness of others. When you can't solve your complicated problems, leave everything to God's justice. He himself will solve your problem. What you could not do, God will do. There is a rule of the world. Whatever you share, you will have it incalculably, whether it is money, food, respect, or insult, or love. In the end, the Buddhist monk says to Jerry, never waste your precious time in taking revenge. People who hurt you will definitely face their bad deeds in the end. After saying all this to the troubled Jerry, the Buddhist master says, Jerry, my son, I hope from today onwards you will have all your answers. Saying so, the master closes his serene eyes and begins to meditate again. Jerry also thanked the master for guiding and showing him the right path to understand the human nature. Jerry gets up and comes out from the pious monastery from where he got something very important that he never had. I hope you found this video helpful and interesting. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss of our upcoming Rise and Reflect stories. You can also leave a comment below and let me know what you think of this story, or if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, stay wise and stay curious. Bye-bye.